What is up? We are back. Gonna give you guys an update for this week. I bombed 3 interviews. So here's the good news though. So I got another interview on Monday and I had one scheduled on Wednesday and yeah. So we got 3 interviews in total. I applied to in total 30 jobs. Right now, we just applied to 10 more over the course of a couple of days. So, but I bombed all of them. So I didn't get the roles, but it's okay. I'm fine with that. The first engineering job I've ever got, and this was considering every internship that I did. So I did 3 internships and then I still had to apply to more than 100 jobs just to get my first one. Luckily, I got an offer before college, so I'm expecting, a similar thing, right? So I'm gonna keep on putting in the reps, keep on, tailoring my pitch towards myself, my experience, and all that. Have a good feeling here. The sales consultant role at my company is gonna come up pretty soon in about 1 to 2 weeks. There's gonna be an opening in a sales class, so I'm gonna be looking out for that as well and looking at the job board there. So there's plenty of, opportunities there too. Um, and in terms of fitness, currently right now I'm actually going on a reverse diet, not lean bulking, not bulking, a reverse diet. So what that means is I'm gonna reset my metabolism. I increase my calories to 150 calories. Actually, 200 calories, and I'm still losing weight, which is actually pretty insane here. Like I'm still like getting strong, like gaining a lot of muscle. So that's the goal, right? So for the next 6 months in terms of fitness, I'm gonna be on a reverse diet. So I'm going from 1,550 calories all the way up to 2,100 calories. Right now I'm at 1,900. I just set my calories to 1,900. So in terms of that, that's gonna be pretty nice. I'm not gonna be as restricted, right? But I'm still watching out for the carbs, the protein, and the fats, especially, right? Increasing my protein from 125 grams to now 155 grams, increasing my carbs from 110 carbs to 175 carbs, and my fats is going to be increasing from 55 fats to 70 grams. So I believe that's roughly right now 1,950 calories that I'm going to be eating moving forward. And then next week I'll increase that 100, and then next week I'll increase that 50 calories. So that's going to be the goal. I'm going to be prioritizing building muscle, losing fat, still maintaining my steps of 1,300 steps per day. Probably like 1,500 steps. I'll maintain my step count to around 1,300 to 1,500 steps. So right now we're still losing weight, still getting shredded. Like you could take a look at my fucking shoulders and the biceps and shit. But yeah, that's the plan in terms of fitness, in terms of looking for a new role in sales, still prioritizing that. It's only been like not even like it's only been like 2.5 weeks, right? It took me like 4 months to get my first engineering job. It took me 6 months to get my first internship. So I'm not expecting fast results right away. So I'm still trying to like convince myself to just keep on applying, keep on interviewing, keep on reiterating and tailoring the responses so that you could learn and get better. So those are the things that I'm doing to get a new sales role. In terms of my engineering job, I'm fine, right? Like, we still have massive projects that I still have to do at my engineering job. I'm still working on content right now. We gained 100 followers since the last week, so we're progressing far into that. I got 2 sponsorships in the past 2 weeks. I forgot to tell you guys. I got like one message from like an app that is irrelevant to finance. So that's been pretty awesome. I only have like 3.5K followers across all social media platforms, and I'm getting sponsorships. So imagine the opportunities that we'll be getting, if I get 10,000 followers, 100,000 followers. I'm just going to get better and better opportunities. I'm going to reject better and better offers until I get the one that's ideal, right? I don't want to be working with too many companies. I want to at max just work for one company or 2 companies when it comes to sponsorships, right? And it's going to be low commitment too. I'm not going to be posting like 60 videos as well, right? Like that the last company that reached out to me, they reached out to me. I didn't reach out to them. They reached out to me. Hey, 60 videos, 2K a month. I'm like, dude, I don't even make 60 videos in like 2 months, and you expect me to work 1 month? Fuck that shit. I'm not liquidating my already, growing audience just to make an additional 2K a month, right? 2K a month sounds good. I would have taken that offer like 2 years ago, but right now, no. Like, of course, money is the priority. Gaining wealth is a priority here, but I overall want to bring more to the community. And I don't think 2K a month is the price to pay for liquidating, 60 videos a month just towards that fucking app that's not even relevant to finances. So, but we're still getting, sponsorships, right? So that's paid sponsorships that are, paying me to post for them, right? That's pretty insane. And how it's pretty eye-opening how you can make money from fucking social media, not just from your regular job, right? Not just from, my engineering job. So I'm still working with that sponsorship called Finvest. Again, if you want that tool, I've been using it for myself. I actually hosted a free training literally a couple minutes ago, going over for like 20 minutes straight, just going over the different AI tools that I've been using to help me get successful and grow my passive investments and make passive income, so I could put more into that, so I can make more generational wealth to produce for my family, my mom, my sister, and everything like that. And it could do the same thing for you. So I literally just showed you those tools on my Skool community. If you want to access to that video, comment passive. And if you want those tools, comment wealth and 10x, and I'll send that straight to your inbox, either on Instagram or on the Skool community as well. So comment passive on my Instagram, comment Skool on my Instagram, and then Instagram is linked in the description below. Okay. In terms of other things, like my finances have been growing really well. My bonus is coming up in 2 weeks. Income has been steadily growing, putting more into passive investments. Content has been growing too. So really just focusing on that part. Finvest is going to be coming up actually in 3 weeks. I think that's 3 weeks, right? Yeah, three weeks from now. It starts on Tuesday, and ends all the way until, no, it starts on Wednesday and ends all the way till Friday. So that's gonna be pretty cool there in terms of, the event I'll be going to. Make, like, I'm just gonna be learning, right? There's gonna be some vendors that are gonna, pitch their product and for their creators, but for me, I'm not really focused on the sponsorships, right? I'll already have a sponsorship, so I'm not going to get too greedy and liquidate my audience like I mentioned before. However, I'm just going to be learning what are the other creators doing to make better content, right? These creators might have $50,000, $100,000 way better than me. So I'm going to humble myself, take notes. How are they tracking? How are they doing content? And go from there. It's going to be a learning, education, like school type aspect. Plus, I'll be going to LA, so it's going to be pretty cool. With my marketing director too, who's going to be there as well, to learn more about that. So that's the updates for this week. I'll keep on applying. I'll let you know when I get the interviews and how it goes. My engineering job is doing really well. My boss is doing really well. Actually, just, me and my boss just, hung out. It's pretty cool kind of work environment, right? We hung out like literally last week. He decided to join on the site that I was going to, as well as the manager of corporate was there as well. And that individual actually trained me as an engineer. So really grateful for the opportunity to meet them and as well work on great projects with them. So I think just the next steps here is just transitioning more into, the skill that I want to learn more and produce more of, which is sales. Okay, so catch you guys in a bit. I'll let you know the updates. And another thing too, I actually downloaded another app that I'm not sponsored by them, but it's called Kudos. It's like a credit card app where they actually present the offers and what, like, I don't know, it's really cool. It's a really cool app. I purchased the lifetime version for like $250, I think, $220. Didn't really give a fuck. It's okay. It's a lifetime version, but it will, like, you put in your credit card, like all of the credit cards through Plaid, like all the information through Plaid, and it'll spit out data on what credit cards are best for what situations, and you can create widgets on your phone so that it's presented to you, so that whenever you're out Hey, I'm at this restaurant. What offers do I have? Oh, I use this credit card for 4%, 5% back. Or, there's offers to where, I was looking last week. Shake Shack had like 50% off, and you could find that out through the widget. Hey, Shake Shack 50% off, 15% off, plus an additional 5% cash back. Dude, that's like a 20% discount on my fucking on my food. I'm like, oh shit, okay. So you could be saving a lot of money by utilizing these credit card points, and unused money by utilizing this app. It's all in one, so you connect all your credit cards, and it takes everything into consideration there. All right, so can't wait for that. I'm gonna do some cardio, do some laundry, post this video, and see you guys in a bit. Peace.